guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Joanne's Diary. You know, on this diary we talk about different kinds of things. We talk about lifestyle, we talk about faith, you know. And today, guess what? You've been asking me to bring back this girl, you know, and guess what? I brought her back. She's not new on this channel. How are you, my girl?
Hello.
What's your name?
Of course, as they know me, my name is Maureen, actually. Her Majesty Maureen on my handles. Yeah, and I'm glad to be back here. I am so happy to have actually come back.
By the way, guys, she has her own YouTube channel. It's called Her Majesty Maureen Momo.
Yeah, I have Her Majesty Maureen, and also I have another one. It's called Come Majesty Maureen. They're actually
Come Majesty. So you're dealing in cars, eh?
cars, basically, because I love cars. Yeah.
So today we are going to be talking about the pregnancy chronicles, you know, because she saw me narrating the whole story to you guys. So she was like, I didn't understand things properly, you know. She was like, I need to bring you back, you know, to tell me the full gist. This girl likes gist. Oh my.
Me with the Lugambo totwaula.
My God.
So I just anyway, not only loving the Lugambo part, but you know, I just loved the the narrations and how you were actually telling your story and how everything was.
Yeah.
And I just felt like, no, we should do this again. You tell me, because I feel like I need to learn. Because you know, sometimes we learn from actually people's experiences, something that you have not experienced.
Yeah.
So I just want to, get that gist very
The full
well
story.
properly. You understand?
Oh.
So as I was still telling you, I was seeing your narrations when you were talking about what you went through during the pregnancy, the first trimester, everything. And I was so eager, like I felt like, no, I needed to know more about, everything.
Oh my God.
So I just want us to go very, very slowly so that, mbiyiga bino ebintu njagala, I just
You
want
need to learn,
reach-
my sister. You need to learn.
tuko kubikola, yeah,
Because for
when
us,
the time
we
is
learned the
right,
hard way.
so that I can be having experience. So
Yeah.
I just want to begin first things first. So how do you find out that you're pregnant?
Oh my God. So I have to go back. I have to go back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I found out that I was pregnant. It was in 2019.
Yeah.
If I've not forgotten, in October there. I think it was in the 20s, As girls, you've not seen those what? Your menses.
Your
So
menses,
you're
yeah.
like, what could be the problem? And you're like,
This is not normal.
this is not normal. And if you know you're not Virgin Mary,
Ah,
if you know, you know.
Especially if you know you ate things, you
Yeah.
just start,
If
that.
you know you're not a Virgin Mary. So I was like, something has to be wrong.
Yeah.
I need to be so sure about this. So I went and I bought a pregnancy test. And something about that process, there's that prayer you always say when you put that pregnancy test in water, my God. Like in urine, sorry. You pray, you want things to change, it's like you didn't enjoy.
You be like, oh God, if you help me this one time,
It's
this one
always
time,
that one time you're
kama
pleading.
sigenda kuddamu.
And I don't know if you want things to change. Wanyumirwa mukwano wange omulungi,
Oh God, I'm not going to, those things. I know.
So I
know.
went, I bought a pregnancy test, and guess what? Guys, the results were positive.
And they go, so akati ng'omaze okumanya like omaze
Oh
okukebera.
my God, you're bringing back memories.
Omaze okukebera kalaze bubiri. It showed like those two red signs, right?
You know, the first time we kasoma obubiri, you're not sure. You want to buy another one to confirm. Guess what? I went and I
You
bought
bought
the second.
another
Yeah,
one? Oh,
I
God.
bought the second one.
You were really on panic.
And the results were still the same. I was like, okay. The first thing you have to accept. The thing about pregnancy, you have to accept, you have to embrace that change because it has happened, and it has it's permanent, it has happened. So I was like, I have to tell my family. Because I was living in at my big sister's home.
Telling in my family.
I was at campus. I was waiting. We were going to graduate in January 2020.
Like you.
I was in school, guys. Don't judge. We listen. We don't judge.
So you guys, like at that moment, the panicking. How am I going to tell my parents? How am I going to tell the people that I'm staying with? How do you even collect yourself like, get a muscle, continue?
It wasn't easy. I know now you're excited, you want to know that gist, but it wasn't easy. Like, to get the courage to open up to your parents, it wasn't easy for me. I remember I went in my room, I knelt down, I prayed. I was like, since I'm going to break this news to my parents, to my sister, because I was living at my sister's place, God, so because I can't on my own, I can't.
And that time, you know, even when you have a best friend, even when you have a best friend that time,
the first thing, let me tell you, the first thing on my mind was like, I've gotten pregnant and I'm still in school. I was at campus. I was above 18, but I was still in school.
Yeah, obviously, if you're still in school or child, you know.
And now the second thing is that down of the pregnancy, you know, you have mixed feelings. You want to be happy, but you know you're anxious. It's not easy.
You think about school. You think about the parents, you think about the owner, baby daddy. You're not ready yourself. Like, oh my God,
Okay.
So you're there in your mixed feelings.
So I got that courage. I first told my sister, and she wasn't harsh, Bambi. She was like, okay, now what we have to do, thanks for being courageous and telling me. So we have to tell our mother.
I have to tell mommy.
Guys, now that part of telling my mom, it's even emotional. I remember I recorded that video. It was an audio because she was not in the country with us.
Yeah.
So I recorded an audio. I sent it to her. I was like,
the mom was not in the country.
Yeah, she wasn't in the country at that time. So I recorded an audio. I told her I'm pregnant, and guess what? After recording an audio, I switched off the phone. I didn't want to know. I was like, okay, the good thing that I've told her, I will listen to her reply the following day. So after telling her, I just switched off my phone.
And you switched off the data.
And the following day, I thought I was going to listen, like I was going to wake up to a very long audio. But the audio was as precise as 10 seconds. I may not be able to tell you what was in that audio, but it was just very precise. In 10 seconds, everything was wrapped
about
up
the part
in
of
there.
telling the mother, about the part of telling, yo, you know, I'm just sharing my, it's not the experience, but according to what my mother used to be telling me when I was still studying. Mama angeze yali yangame chichimu na yewe ogezanga nofuna olubuto ngoli wano makaga. Kati, I'm just imagining, you know, when you were narrating that, I was like, yo, if it was me, I don't know what I was going to do, because your mother promises to ajja kuteme jambi.
Let me tell you something. No wanga bweyangambanga, if not that, omusajja wajja kutima ogenda onviire sagala kunswaza.
I know how parents can be. They
always come up in that moment. I've disappointed her.
I know.
What are people going to say? By the way, it's not easy.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
It's not.
You're not yet a mother, not so?
I'm not.
No, let me tell you something. Being a mother is not for weak-hearted people.
You have to be strong.
You have to be strong. But I wasn't strong in the beginning, but since it had come,
you learned to be strong.
I learned to accept. I learned to embrace that change, you know. I had to accept.
I know.
Yeah, so I told her, and
so the message is precise.
It was precise in 10 seconds. And she
rude?
I was surprised. But you know, it was such...
Maybe because you prayed, because we can't say...
Yeah, I prayed, but it was as precise as 10 seconds. But those 10 seconds...
They weren't rude, they weren't calm, it was just there. It was leaving you hanging.
A disappointing tone.
I know.
Of course, I may not be able to tell you what she said, but after listening to that audio, I remember I just went to my room, I cried to my God. I was like, I've disappointed my mother.
Obviously, yeah.
I've disappointed her.
Because, you know, however much, you know, even when, when everything is going to be okay, but the fact knowing that, you know, you have gotten pregnant, you're still at school, like, obviously, you know, you're not married. Obviously, the first thing that comes to your mind is, I have disappointed mommy, I have disappointed the people who have been believing in me. Oh God, that kind of experience.
Now you're waiting for that reply for your baby daddy.
Mami awedde family
family ewedde kati nga tugenda kugamba nnyini lubuto
baby daddy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I had to call him Mr. A. I had to call Mr. A that, you know what, I'm pregnant. I had to break that news to him.
Tell me more about Mr. A.
The reply that guy gave me,
Yo.
if you're watching this channel,
Yo.
Mr. A, if you're watching this channel, hey, you will not make it to heaven. Anyway, I'm joking.
You're not good.
I'm joking, guys. But I called Mr. A. I told him I was pregnant.
The reply was disappointing, or how was it? Because the way you're ranting right now.
I'm not ranting, by the way. I'm not ranting because I'm past that stage.
It's now past, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a mother to a 5-year-old guy.
I want to have a baby too, by the way.
I'm a mom to a very beautiful girl. She's turning 5 this year.
Oh.
Yeah.
So after you realizing that you're pregnant and you've told everyone who were the people responsible that you were supposed to be telling, so do you start feeling the signs of the pregnancy immediately?
The funny fact about pregnancy, if you've not found out that you're pregnant, everything is okay. Even if you're 3 months, 4 months and you've not found out, everything is always okay. The moment you test positive like this, signs will start showing.
The number plate is it you?
I started nausea, I started wanting to vomit all the time, the heartburn. I lost weight, guys. I need to put that picture there, in the sides, and you see.
You lost weight at Abalanga Lubageza.
Now that's a story for another day. The reason why I lost weight. We went in 2020, and you remember what happened in 2020? We went in
COVID.
Lockdown, yeah. Lockdown. Now imagine you're pregnant, you're not allowed to move anywhere. So you're just moving around your home, moving around your compound, going back to bed. Moving around your compound, coming back to bed. It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
I'm just thanking to God I had the best supportive system. My parents were very supportive, my sisters were very supportive. My cousins, my support system was there.
And actually, that's the beauty of everything. Having supportive relatives, it is the best because
it's everything.
Some girls actually end up when they don't have support. When the mother reacted so badly, even the sisters. Never kuvamu, by the way.
Yeah.
Omanyi waliyo even some friends that you can be having. Those friends, no bagamba ntika this is it. Something has happened. That will be the moment you will stop talking to those people, and even some relatives never ganda bo benyini basobola okuva.
I thank God I had the best, the whole of the 9 months.
Oh.
I had the best experience.
Thank you so much, Joanne's relatives.
And I know they're going to come across this channel. Thank you guys for being there for me. I'm forever grateful.
You guys, one thing I believe is when someone has gotten any problem, or anything that has happened, all about environment. It's not always good to react badly or to feel
to
bad.
Segregate them, no, but
So thanks to them, Bambi. I appreciate. It is the best thing you can ever do for a person, especially your person.
I'm grateful.
So
I'm just grateful. I'm really, really humbled. So I think it's enough for today, not so?
Yeah.
I
think we shall continue. But you guys, mpaka nemuleba utulina omumanya kapaati ako paka muleba muvuddeyo. I want to know the first experience of you being a mother.
I have to bring her back on this
channel. You guys,
I have to bring
you're
her
still
back.
seeing me here.
I'm going to bring her back.
I'm still coming back. Thank
you
so
guys,
much,
thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Oh, continue subscribing. As you know, we're having more information coming up. So continue subscribing, tap that notification bell, more information is about to come up. Thank you guys. Bye bye.